Well, good evening, everybody. I know I'm just making too many of these things, but I think, I'm always been all about fair. And in case you're wondering what that noise is, I just love motocross. You guys can figure out why. But uh, uh, some person, UYT384, asked me if I checked the weight on these. uh, but wood bison. And I thought, well, that's a very legitimate question. If I'm going to question the weight on these other coins, or say that, then I think it's only right that we put the wood bison to the test. Okay, so let me see if I can even remember how to set this thing up. And no, that's not what I want. Grams. This grams. No, what the frig is that? Pennyweight. If I could read this thing, it might help. You know me, nothing like setting things up. Oh, there. I think we got grams now. What the hell? We don't have grams. This is a typical. Nobody, now everybody believes this is a Rocky thing. Okay, there we go. Now everybody can see that. 30.29, which is a little 31.29, which is a little heavy. 31.31. Okay, that's pretty close. That's 200ths off. 31.29. Well, we're seeing some consistency. 30, oh, 31.23. Okay, there's a little inconsistency. They're all heavier. 31.30. So they're coming, the majority of them are around 30.26. 30.27, 31, I'm sorry, 31.27. These have been pretty consistent. I think a little more consistent than the what you call it, but I think it's a fair question, and I think see that. So maybe my criticism 31.31. So that maybe my criticism that I should have been 31.34. That maybe yep, maybe all these coins fail to meet this the weight criteria 31.25. So that was I'm thankful that this gentleman, I don't know who it is, gentleman or a lady, 31.29. That's what seems to be the majority of them, 31.29 or 31.31. And there we go back to 31.14. 31.1 is what we're looking for. 30.30. So we are truly we are not getting too much better results than we did from the slave queens. So maybe here. Okay, I gotta take typical Rocky cinema. Mr. Epic Harvey be complimenting me on that. Now here we go we're going to put one of the slave queens on 31.24. So as critical as I was, because I'd never weighed a bunch of coins that just come to me before, but I thought, well, I better try it with the uh, with the slave queen. But I will say this, that I think it's patently obvious that the quality of these exceeds that of the slave queens. But it was a fair question, and I want to be eminently fair, and I want to thank uh, shout out to UYT 384. He asked a question, and and then this was the answer, and it's good. Hold me, put my feet to the fire because this is absolutely what's important. Well, here's what's important. Goddamn Powerball. That's what's important. But anyway, you can see my desk is back to its usual order. Uh, oh, let's see, what else do we have? Oh no, those are slave queens. Okay, I was going to weigh a bunch of them, uh, but we won't at the time. So I think now every time I get something 20 of this or 20 of that in, maybe we'll have to get the old scale out because even even the Canadian Mint uh, has its inconsistencies. So the slave queens, aside from their condition and the meaning, that the weight doesn't seem that much more inconsistent than we get from the big boys. So thank you very much for your time, and again I thank that person for questioning what they weighed, and I'm very happy it did because it was enlightening to me to say the least.